Stop everything you're doing right now and picture yourself in Anna's situation. Right now, put yourself in her shoes and think about what you would do. Even though she had a lot of hopes and dreams, it seemed like life was out to crush her. Her finances were a mess, with bills that were past due, sleepless nights, and the constant feeling that she would never get out of the hole she was in. If you've ever been determined to reach a goal, but never quite got there, trying everything but failing, this might sound familiar. What else might be able to be done? Then something strange happened. Anna's life was changed by the arrival of an old woman known for her almost supernatural wisdom. She told them something that seemed impossible to believe, an old, secret ritual that had changed her life in every way. Anna couldn't just ignore the old woman because she spoke with such conviction. If you were her, wouldn't you be interested enough to give it a try? Anna chose to take that leap of faith, even though she was scared and curious. What else did she have to lose? Anna then came across something truly amazing, a simple, ordinary lemon. The truth is that this ordinary thing was the key to the change she had been looking for. How, then, could something so ordinary have such huge power? Close your eyes for a moment and picture what your perfect life would be like. Picture not having to worry about money, enjoying the little things that life has to offer, and living in complete abundance. Are you able to feel that? Write right now in the comments, "I am open to receiving all the abundance the universe has to offer me." This is more than just a symbolic act. It's the first thing you will do to make the invisible forces of the universe work in your favor. Also, if you want to see more content that will change your life, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Making this choice will keep you from missing any discoveries that could change your fate. Are you ready to find out the secret that gave Anna a new life? After that, get ready, because what's going to happen next could change your fate forever. Imagine that someone told you that a normal lemon, like the one you have in your kitchen, has the power to change everything in your life. That sounds crazy, right? That's exactly how Anna felt when the old wise woman told her the secret. On the other hand, her words had a calm, authoritative quality that was almost hypnotic. The lemon is much more than just a fruit. It's a channel that connects you to the energies that create your reality. It's also interesting that scientific studies have shown that some things have properties that change the environment around them. One fruit that is known for its ability to remove smells and clean the air is the lemon. Imagine that this same idea is being used to describe your energy field. For what reason would it not also be able to clean the spiritual realm? The old woman made it clear that the lemon ritual wasn't just a custom. It was an old method that people from many cultures used to get rid of bad energy, make new opportunities, and most importantly, get their intentions in sync. The most important thing to remember is that the real power is inside you. The lemon does nothing more than boost the power you already have. There's something really cool about the way our brains are built to make sense of symbols. Objects like amulets, precious stones, and even fruits like lemons have been used as signs of protection and change since ancient times. This comes from our natural desire to make a connection with something that isn't real, with something that gives us hope and direction. In particular, the lemon stands for renewal. Its bright outside and sour inside represent the balance between good and bad, and the power to turn something bitter into something very strong. For this reason, it was chosen, not because it is magical in and of itself, but because its simplicity holds a sacred promise. Consider this. If something so small can change in this way, imagine what you could do with all your natural energy. If you agree that your inner power can change things, comment, "My potential is limitless." Affirming your potential makes you feel better about your abilities, which is an important part of the ritual's effectiveness. Anna held the lemon in her hands. She was torn in her mind between doubt and hope. She asked herself, could this really work? As she did the things the old woman told her to do, though, she started to feel different. As told, she closed her eyes and took a deep breath. The wise woman had talked about how important it is to connect with your deepest intention. At that very moment, Anna made her intention very clear. I want stability, I want opportunity, and I want peace. Have you ever noticed that when you really focus on something, your mind starts to open doors to possibilities you hadn't thought of before? That's what we call selective attention, and it's a really interesting psychological effect. Anna wasn't just holding the lemon, she was training her mind to see the possibilities that were out there. Putting the lemon on a white plate next to her bed was the next simple but very important part of the ritual. You might ask, why is that? The old woman said that the white plate stood for purity and that the bed is where our subconscious minds are most active. While she rested, the lemon would take in anything that wasn't working for her. This would make room for new opportunities to come into her life. That very night, Anna slept with a different feeling, a lightness she hadn't had in a long time. The events that followed could have been just a coincidence, but for Anna they were more than that. The next day, she got a call she wasn't expecting. Someone who used to work with her had a job opening and would like to recommend her. Even though it wasn't her dream job, it was a start. Small but important things started to happen in the days that followed. She learned how to get out of debt, found some money in an old purse, and most importantly, she started to feel like that constant weight was lifting off her shoulders. She naturally asked herself, is it the ritual or is it me? After these events. This is where the real beauty of the process lies. According to psychologists, when we have a genuine belief in something, we start to activate a series of unconscious behaviors that change how we think and act. Anna changed how she behaved when she believed in the ritual. She became more aware, open, and sure of herself in general. Anna wasn't the only one who changed in these ways. Over the years, the wise woman had told many people about the ritual, and the stories were truly amazing. Carlos was almost bankrupt because his family's business was failing. He did this religious ritual for 7 days in a row, and on the 8th day, he got a new client who paid off all of his debts. Or there was Julia, who felt stuck in a cycle of bad relationships. After the ritual, she started meeting people who were much more in line with what she really wanted. These stories are more than just motivational. They make you believe that if something worked for other people, it must work for you too. Now you might be wondering if a simple lemon can really do all of this and how you can use this ritual in your own life. It's your turn now. This ritual has many steps, which I will explain in more detail below. You can do these steps at home and start to see the positive changes you've been hoping for. Here is a secret that has already helped a lot of people change their lives in a way that is easy to understand and, surprisingly, powerful. Before we go any further, please understand this important point. The ritual isn't just what you do, it's also about how you approach it. And your goal is the most important thing. The mind is a truly fascinating thing. When you concentrate on a goal, you actually turn on parts of your brain that start to find answers and chances that seem to be hidden before. Take some time to get your space ready. Pick a place that is quiet and won't bother anyone. Get rid of as many distractions as you can, and if you can, light a candle or some soft incense. This will help a lot to create a calm and focused space that brings you into the present moment. You will also need a plain white plate, a pen, and a piece of paper. The lemon should be fresh and have a smooth, bright peel. The first step is to program your intention. Put your hands around the lemon and close your eyes slowly. Let your mind relax and calm down by taking a few deep breaths. Think of the lemon as a part of yourself. It takes in things that don't serve you anymore and makes room for the things that really matter to you. Holding the lemon in your hand, ask yourself, what do I want most right now? Be very clear. Don't think about things like to be happy or to have money. Instead, be very clear about what you want, such as, I want to find a way to solve my current financial problems, or I want to attract a job that will give me stability and happiness in my life. Then, repeat your intention aloud or silently, while picturing yourself already having what you want. Think about how happy, peaceful, and complete that would make your life. This step is very important because the brain can't tell the difference between what it imagines and what is real. By feeling these things, you are telling your mind to act in a way that matches those feelings. The second step is to put the lemon down. Now, take the white plate and put the lemon right in the middle of it. This plate is the base where the lemon will work all night. Put this plate next to your bed, preferably on the floor or a nearby table. As you put the plate down, picture the lemon as a kind of active sponge. Its job is to take in any obstacles, doubts, or bad energy that might be stopping you from reaching your goals. Say to yourself right before bed, I am letting go of everything that doesn't serve my purpose anymore, and I am making room for an abundance of Wexalth. The third step is to anchor your written words. Get a pen and paper and write down your intention in a short but powerful sentence. For example, you could write, I am fully open to new opportunities, or my life is now open to abundance and prosperity. Fold that piece of paper in half and carefully place it under the plate, as if you were connecting your intention to the ritual itself. There are parts of your brain that help you remember things and plan things ahead of time that get activated when you write things down. Also, putting the paper under the plate is a sign that your intention is being actively charged throughout the whole process. The fourth step is to take a break. As you get ready for bed, make sure you feel calm and confident that good things are happening. Many studies have shown that when we sleep, our subconscious mind works very deeply on memories and feelings. You can train your mind to find solutions and opportunities even while you sleep by going to bed with a clear intention. It is very important to keep in mind that this is not a magic or instant process. This ritual helps you get your energy, thoughts, and actions in line with what you want to achieve. Finally, the fifth step is to get rid of the lemon. Pick up the lemon the next morning and look at it for a moment. Imagine that everything that was stopping you from moving forward has been absorbed. It has now done what it was meant to do. Leave the lemon somewhere outside your house, like a garden or an outside trash can. For you, this is a sign that you are letting go of everything you don't need anymore. If you'd like to do this ritual again, you can do it 3 nights in a row with a fresh lemon each time. Some people have said they notice changes after just 1 night, while others have said they've been there for a whole week. Comment, I release and I receive. This statement supports letting go of the old and making room for new opportunities. How does this ritual really work? Let us look into the spirituality and science that are at the heart of this. You may still be wondering, does it really work, or is it all just a matter of belief? The real answer lies in putting those things together. An interesting psychological effect of this ritual is that it helps you focus on a clear goal. This effect is called the anchoring effect, the reticular activating system in your brain, which is in charge of assisting us in identifying opportunities that are related to what we are focusing on, is then activated as a result. When looked at spiritually, the lemon is a powerful sign of change. It helps you make a space where your energy can flow freely, which connects you to your intention in a real way. Now that you know what the ritual is, it's time to do it. Keep in mind, though, that it's not just the things you do that matter, it's also how you feel while you do them. Now that the lemon ritual is over and you're continuing your journey, you have already taken a big step. Your energy is now in sync with what you want to bring into your life. Now comes the important question. How can you keep the energy going so that the results are more consistent and last longer? Here's where a great psychological secret comes in. We don't really change when we do one big thing. Instead, we change our feelings, thoughts, and behaviors over time by making small changes every day. Let's talk about how we can make this ritual work even better and how we can create a physical and mental space that supports all of this new energy. For starters, make being thankful a daily habit. Without a doubt, one of the most powerful things we can do to change our minds is to be grateful. You train your brain to see the good things in life when you think about all the good things you have. Your reticular activating system, which eliminates all barriers and reveals new opportunities, is activated by this. Here is a useful activity you can do. Once a day, or even during the day, write down 3 things you are truly thankful for. It could be something small like a kind word or deed, or it could be that you are actively working for positive change. How does this work? Well, writing it all down makes you feel more grateful. Dopamine, the feel-good hormone, is released when you are thankful for these things. This makes you more determined to stay on the right path. Tip: say thank you, and do the ritual at the same time. One idea is to silently thank the universe for all the good things in your life and the good things that are coming your way while you hold the lemon. This action will not only strengthen the ritual's purpose, but it will also spread good energy all around you. Second, start picturing your future with specific details about how you will feel. Know that your brain works with pictures the same way it works with real things. That means that when you picture yourself achieving your goals, you are living them out before they happen. Athletes and successful business people use this technique, and it's easy to use in your ritual as well. If you want to do it, close your eyes and picture a scene that represents what you want. For instance, if your goal was to get more money, you could picture yourself getting a payment you didn't expect, or being excited about a new job offer. Now add all the sensory details, like what you see, hear, smell, and touch, as well as who is with you and what you are wearing. It will be easier for people to connect if the images are more clear. How does it work? The prefrontal cortex of your brain, which is in charge of making decisions and making plans, will be activated by this practice. When you picture yourself achieving something, your brain starts to change the things you do and the decisions you make so that your vision matches what you actually do. As a suggestion, do this for 5 minutes after you put the lemon on the plate. Think of the lemon being charged with all the energy of your vision. This will help you attract what you really want. Third, make your own space a place where good energy can flow freely. The things around us have a direct effect on how we feel and how much energy we have. Having too much chaos, useless things, or empty spaces can drain your energy, making it harder to make the changes you want to see happen. Make an area by your bed that represents both clarity and wealth to boost the effects of the ritual. Here are some things you can do. Plants. A lucky bamboo plant or a plant that you love can both be used to represent growth and vitality. Crystals or stones, clear quartz for clarity or citrine for abundance, can be put next to the lemon. Candles and incense will make the space feel warm and welcoming and clean the energy around you. How does everything work? Being in a peaceful place makes you less stressed, helps you concentrate, and strongly supports the goal you've set for yourself. It's much easier to really connect emotionally with your goals when your environment looks like what you want. Fourth, choose the right words that support your main goal. This is true. The words you use every day shape how you see the world. When you say negative things over and over like, "I never succeed," or "that's just not possible for me," you're reinforcing the beliefs that are holding you back. To go along with the ritual, you can start saying positive things that are related to your goals. You can say things like, I am completely open to receiving prosperity and abundance. The universe always works in my favor, or I have everything I need to change my own life. Say these affirmations to yourself before bed and first thing in the morning, preferably while holding your lemon or writing down your intention. Why is this important? Well, the things you say have a direct effect on your mind. Positive affirmations are a great way to replace negative thoughts with beliefs that make you feel good, which helps your mind and your goals become more aligned. Lastly, tell people around you what you want to do and inspire them. Getting everyone else's attention about your plans is a very magical ritual. It will not only make you more committed to yourself, but it will also hold you responsible for your actions. Please share your thoughts on the ritual in the comments or with people you care about. Write something like, "I choose to welcome wealth and abundance into my life." Saying something like, "I am now ready to receive all that the universe is offering me," will show your subconscious that you believe and are fully committed to making this positive change. If you believe in the power of sharing, add the comment, "I am a beacon of positivity." This confirms your role in inspiring others, which increases the ritual's reach and effectiveness. A new cycle of abundance is being built. It's only the beginning of a journey, the lemon ritual. Your chain of change will grow with every action you take from now on, whether it's being grateful, cleaning up, or speaking positively. You can think of this as a car's engine. The ritual starts it, but what you do every day is what keeps it going. Most importantly, enjoy every little win you get along the way. Every chance you get and every sign of change, no matter how small, is proof that you are on the right track. Now, by doing these extra things, you are not only strengthening the effects of the ritual, but you are also building a strong base for changing your life forever. Just think about what your life would be like in a few weeks if you realized that everything began with a lemon. Perhaps it's not because of the lemon itself, but because you chose to act, believe, and make room for the universe to help you. This is real-life proof that the extraordinary can come from the ordinary. She had no idea if the ritual would work or not, but she did the first thing anyway. That's the most important thing that this practice teaches. Not knowing for sure that you will succeed is what changes your life. Being willing to try is what changes your life. For how many times have you put off doing something that could have made a big difference because you thought it would not be important? The ritual teaches us, and science backs this up, that even small actions done with purpose can have a big effect on our thoughts, choices, and in the end, our reality. Take a moment to ask yourself, if could do it, why can't I? Because our brains are naturally set up to look for safety, we often put off making choices, waiting for the perfect time to act. However, the truth is that the ideal time never comes. Behavioral psychology research has shown that when we decide to do something and then do it right away, we build momentum that keeps us moving forward. This is a lot like pushing a car that isn't moving. The first push will be the hardest, but once it starts moving, it's much easier to keep it moving. Now, I want to know what is really stopping you from taking that first step. No matter how big the problem is that you're facing right now, this ritual isn't just about the object. It's about what it stands for, your willingness to change, to believe in yourself, and to make your life something new. For every second you hesitate, you miss out on the chance to do or experience something truly amazing. So why not start right now? Just close your eyes for a moment and picture what your life would be like if everything started to go smoothly and doors that felt locked before started to open for you. Think about how it feels to wake up in the morning knowing for sure that you're on the right track. Currently, can you feel it? The deep peace, confidence, and happiness that come from knowing that things are getting better in your life. This is exactly what this ritual is meant to do. It's not just a one-time thing. It's a whole new way of seeing the world, seeing opportunities, and attracting what you want into your life. The best part, you're not by yourself. There are thousands of other people who have started with a single step and seen their lives completely change in ways they could never have imagined. If you're still not sure, let me tell you a story that will make you think. In the comments of our earlier videos, people just like you have already talked about their experiences with the ritual. Julia was one of them. She wrote, "I never thought something so simple could have such a big effect. I felt light in a way I hadn't felt in years on the first night. In less than a week, out of the blue, a new job opportunity came up. I'm so glad I took that step," she said. She wasn't the only one. Many other viewers have talked about how they started to see big changes in their lives, from getting ahead financially to getting along with their partners again, things that seemed impossible before. There's no chance behind these stories. They're the result of regular people like you and me taking that first step and acting. Now it's your turn to write your own amazing story. Now that you know everything, it's time to do something. Plan to do the ritual for a short time tonight before you go to sleep. Just put your intention inside the lemon, and this small act will start to shift the universe's gears in your favor. Now here's what I want from you. Please share your stories. In the comments section below, write down what you want to do. Your life will start to change in amazing ways as soon as you say something as simple as, "I choose prosperity." Why? When you share your intention, you are telling both the universe and yourself that you are determined to bring about this positive change. This video is just the start of your journey. There are a lot more tricks, stories, and habits that will help you create the wonderful life you deserve. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any content that can help you change your life. Also, please show this video to someone you care about. It might be just what they need to hear today. We can make a wave of good energy and help each other reach our goals if we all work together. Always keep in mind that you have the power to change your own life. The lemon ritual is just a tool, a spark that will start the fires of change. But the fire will only keep going if you keep fueling it with good thoughts, actions, and beliefs. I'll ask you again, are you ready to make changes in your life? If you are, please say in the comments below, "I choose to live in abundance and prosperity." I'll see you in the next video, where we'll keep going on this amazing journey. The best is still to come.